What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video here at 88 Rotors Off-Road, where we have another cool Tundra compilation for you guys to enjoy today. We're going to start off with this Lunar Rock, 3rd generation Tundra that we just did a Westcott Designs preload collar lift setup on with 2.5 inches of lift up front and 1 inch in the back. We just installed a set of matte black RR7H Flowform wheels from RRW. This right here is the same thing, but in gloss black, 17 by 8.5 size with the 0 offset that we set up with 35 12.5 17 BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2s. We're slapping it on this white one over here, also with a Westcott Designs preload collar lift setup. Our shop 88 Rotors is located in sunny Southern California in the city of Baldwin Park. If you'd like to get some work done by us, please reach out to us anytime by phone, or you can always message us by clicking on the link in the description and going to our contact form. And if you guys are not local to us and want to purchase some parts from us, check out our website at 88rotorsoffroad.com. We have specials on the RW RR7H Flowform wheels. Use the promo code YouTube to get $100 off a set of 4 or $125 off a set of 5. We have the RR7H Flowform wheels available in this color, matte black, gloss black, bronze in certain specs, and hyper silver. The Westcott Designs preload collar lift setup with the wheels and tires have been installed on this white Tundra. We're going to bring it out for a quick test drive now. The next step up from the Westcott Designs preload collar lift setup is a full suspension lift. On this one right here in Lunar Rock, we're doing a Dobinson IMS setup with cambered tubular uniball upper control arms. This customer came in with a previously installed set of MVX off-road wheels. These are the VX62 17 by 8.5 0 offset matte black wheels with 35 12.5 17 Nitto Ridge grapplers. So here it is, Dobinson IMS lift setup has been installed with the cambered tubular uniball upper control arms. Manual alignment with fine-tuning of the caster for full clearance has been done also, so we're going to bring it out now for a quick test drive. And here's another 3rd generation Tundra that's in for a Westcott Designs preload collar lift setup. And guess what wheels he's going with? Yes, the RR7H Flowform wheels. Here it is, wrapped in 35 12.5 17 BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2s. And here's another Lunar Rock on a Dobinson IMS setup. Next up, we have this black Tundra that already has a 3-inch TRD lift on it. Customer didn't like the way it rode, so he's in to upgrade it to a set of Dobinson IMS. Once the vehicle is staged up safely on the rack, we remove all 4 wheels and tires to take out the TPMS sensors to swap over to the new wheels and tires. Here's the TRD lift kit. We're removing that and the upper control arms as well, upgrading it to some cambered tubular uniball upper control arms along with some Dobinson IMS springs and shocks. We're running the red springs on this one here. Running 17 by 8.5 0 offset RRW RR7H Flowform wheels on this one with some 35 12.5 17 KO2s. If you like what you see here and want to see more, make sure to check us out on Instagram. You can find us at 88 Rotors Off-Road. Are you interested in a lift kit for your truck but don't know what parts to actually order to complete a solid suspension lift setup? Check us out at 88rotorsoffroad.com. We have a lot of pre-packaged lift kits that are pre-adjusted and pre-assembled ready to go. Here at 88 Rotors, we stock lift kits to fit all budgets. From preload collar lift setups like the Westcott Designs all the way up to full suspension lifts. All the top tier products are in stock as well. We stock King, Fox, Icon, Dobinson, Ibach, Ironman, and more. Next up, we have a 1794 limited edition. This is one of 1,500 ever built. We're installing a Westcott Designs preload collar lift setup on the factory Fox shocks on here. Running some 18 by 9 Method MR318s with some 35 12.5 18 Toyo Open Country RT tires. Next one in is a Lunar Rock 3rd generation Tundra. We're doing a King suspension setup on this one. These are the King 2.5 remote reservoir coilovers and shocks all around with compression adjusters. We set the front up to about 3 inches of lift and paired it up with a set of cambered kinetic billet uniball upper control arms. For the rear end, we lifted about 1.5 inches with some Old Man Emu lift springs. With the lift and the horn chop that we just did on the vehicle, we're able to clear some 37 12.5 17 tires on this. And we have another one. Another Lunar Rock Tundra that's in for a Dobinson IMS setup with some Icon billet Delta Joint Pro upper control arms. And here's the rear end with the Dobinson IMS shocks and rear springs, and the front IMS shocks and springs with the Icon Delta Joint Pro upper control arms. Next up, we have a second generation Tundra that's in for a King suspension setup. We did the King 2.5 remote finned reservoir coilovers and shock setup on here with compression adjusters and the cambered kinetic upper control arms. We also have this MGM TRD Pro 3rd generation Tundra that's in for a Fox Performance Elite setup. These are the 2.5 Performance Elite Series DSC shocks that we just installed on here with some cambered kinetic upper control arms and Old Man Emu rear lift springs. For the wheels on here, we stuck with the factory TRD Pro BBS wheels and upsized the tires to a 35 12.5 18. Next up, we have another white 3rd generation Tundra, TRD Sport 4x4. This one's in for a Westcott Designs preload collar lift setup with the rear coil spacer. We're installing that here and some Titan 7 wheels with some 35 12.5 17 Toyo Open Country RT hybrid tires. And this is pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, turn on that notification bell. That way you'll get alerted the next time we post another cool Tundra video. Until then, take care, guys.